Hey, what's up, friends? It's Wednesday. It's almost 5 o'clock, so let's make a cocktail. I'm in the mood for this cocktail. I missed my second cup of coffee today, so that inspired me to make this cocktail. It's called A Message in a Bottle, and it's a take on a drink that my friend Bonnie came up with for a cocktail contest one time. That's Bonnie of Destination Dogs, Clyde's, and Perfectly Innocent fame. So shout out to Bonnie for this one. It's a rum cocktail. I'm not usually a big rum drinker, but it kind of works for today. It's nice out. It's a sipper. It's gonna be good. And I'm working with most of the right ingredients for this drink. So basically, what it is it's like I said, it's a rum-based cocktail. You can really choose whatever rum you like best. I'm going with this Ragged Mountain rum from, I believe this is from Massachusetts. It's just a nice aged sipping rum. So that's going to go very nicely with these ingredients. You can have it with white rum as well. The only thing I wouldn't do is I wouldn't do like dark rum, because I feel like that would kind of take over the rest of the flavors in the drink. So you're going to do 1.5 ounces of rum. Hold on one second. 1.5 ounces of your rum of your choice, like I said. You are going to do 3/4 ounce of sweet vermouth, whatever sweet vermouth you have with you. The recipe at Destination Dogs calls for Antica, which is very high-end vermouth. It's delicious. I always say you can never go wrong with sweet vermouth. I drink any sweet vermouth and I enjoy it. So I'm going with my Spanish sweet vermouth that I always use. Let's see, and then I'm going to go 1/4 ounce of amaro. Now again, the original recipe calls for amaro nonino, which I wish that I could get my hands on, but I can't right now. So I'm doing 1/4 ounce of the amaro that I have at home, which will still go very nicely in this drink. Then I'm going to do 1/4 ounce of dry vermouth. There's a lot of sweetness in this drink, so this dry vermouth kind of balances some of that stuff out. So 1/4 ounce of dry vermouth. And the original recipe calls for Licor 43 or 43. I don't have any of that, so I'm kind of experimenting, but again, I don't think I can go wrong with this. I'm going to use Rumchata instead, and I'm going to go 1/4 ounce of that. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is I don't really work with this very often, so I don't know if it's going to kind of like curdle the drink. Obviously it won't be bad, but it just might look kind of weird. Anyway, 1/4 ounce of that. If you have Licor 43, use that instead. And then I'm just going to do a few shakes of my Aphrodite bitters, which are, again, Dr. Adam's Aphrodite bitters. There's cocoa nibs and ginger root, so it goes really nicely with this cocktail with the coffee theme, which I have not gotten to yet, because that is the sexy twist to this cocktail. This cocktail calls for coffee ice cube. So at Destination Dogs, we have molds and we use coffee, and so it's a nice frozen coffee ice cube. So obviously, if you're going to make this drink at home, you're going to need to prep it a little bit ahead of time. Let that coffee mold freeze. I'm actually using Nespresso because I'm fancy, and I love George Clooney. Looking at you, George. So that's the ice cube for that drink. Normally we would stir this drink, but I'm going to shake it because it has the Rumchata in it, and I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to get out of that. Again, not really worried that it's going to taste off, but I don't know how it's going to look. I think it'll be good. We'll find out together. Now, once I got that shaken up, and again, it's going to look different than the way we normally serve it, but it does look like something you would get at a Starbucks, which is a good thing, right? So that's the perfect amount there. I got the coffee ice cube in the drink. Oh shit, wrecking stuff. So the cool thing about the coffee ice cube is that as it melts, the drink gets more coffee in it. So you could drink it fast, you could drink it slow. The slower you drink it, the more it's going to taste like coffee, and you're going to actually be drinking that coffee. So it's a nice little pick-me-up, and it tastes delicious. Last thing, cinnamon stick for the swirl. And again, as this drink kind of sits and melts, the cinnamon will take its make its way into the cocktail a little bit stronger as time goes by. So depending on whether you like cinnamon or not, it's pretty delicious. And there we have it, message in a bottle. Let me give it a taste for you. It's very good. Mustache. Cheers. Stay healthy.